Hi, it's Elise here, and I'm back with my third and final tip on what to do if you're in the grips of imposter syndrome. Now, I shared my first two tips with you in previous videos this week. If you haven't managed to catch them, then I'll put the links in the comments below. I've also covered the topic of imposter syndrome on my latest episode of Her Career, Her Life podcast, so I'd love you to tune into that too. And my third tip today is all about reframing your thoughts. Now, imposter syndrome just means that we are telling ourselves really critical, negative things about whether we're good enough, whether we deserve the role we're in, and whether we're actually able to perform successfully in the job that we're doing. Now, this is really just another way of our inner critic coming home to have a conversation with us that is all about self-criticism. Now, the beautiful thing about our inner critic is that it is just there to protect us. And it might feel as though they're very threatening, they're very nasty, they can be very horrible to us in their worst moments. But it's just a crude way of them trying to keep us safe. And our inner critic is just our own thoughts. And we are in control of our own thoughts. We can choose to think something else. Now, I know that sounds really easy, and in practice, it really isn't. It's quite hard. But I do have a very successful and impactful framework that you can use to help reframe your thoughts. And this works particularly well with the inner critic and imposter syndrome. So my exercise is all about taking yourself through a structured 4-step process. The first step is all about recognizing and listening to that inner voice. The second step is actually recording it, so writing those thoughts down so that you can work with them. The third step then is taking those thoughts and reframing them, changing those thoughts, choosing to think something else. And then the fourth step is all about underlining that change and making sure that you respond in the moment when your inner critic or your imposter syndrome is overwhelming you. So it's a 4-step process. It's a process that I've developed for myself. I've used it over the years many times. It's very effective. I would love to give it as a gift to you. I will link to it in the comments below. It's a downloadable from my podcast episode. So if you're in the grip of imposter syndrome, know that you're not alone. Know that there are things that you can do in the moment to tackle it. Follow my 3 tips and download my exercise. And if I can be of any more help to you at all, I would love to. Just get in touch. I'd love to help. Until next time.